What's going on, YouTube? All right, I've got a lot of questions in the comments on my last videos pertaining to the AC unit. Evidently, a lot of you guys are having issues with the AC unit, as I was. If you followed my channel before, you might notice that the instrument cluster is a little bit different from the last instrument cluster that I had. Reason being is I have traded in the EcoBoost, and I have actually got me a GT Premium, so I don't have the problem with the AC anymore. Thank God the AC is working like it should. I also have cooled seats. It's an awesome feature to have. Back to the AC issues that I had, I never did get it fixed. I never got it fixed. I ended up being out of warranty. There was a comment on one of my videos saying that the problem with the AC was the blend door actuator on the driver's side. It's by the gas pedal. I actually looked into that, and I ended up buying a replacement, a blend door actuator. And as far as my issue, it was not. It didn't work. My issue with the AC was, in order for me to get the forward air coming out of these vents, I would have to have the defroster setting on and also the forward air. If I would just put the forward air, I would get the air coming from the footwells. So there was something wrong with the AC unit in my car. If you recall in my other video, I said that the TomTop aftermarket navigation was the culprit of my AC issues, according to the dealership. So I removed that and I put the stock unit on, which is a little crappy 4-inch screen that the base models come with, and took it back to the dealership, and they still could not rectify the problem, even though they did do the AC recharge. So their thinking was it was something, either the blend door actuator that's behind the dash or something else. I mentioned the evaporator core. They were telling me that probably is not your issue because you are getting cold air. It's just not coming out the way it's supposed to. So it was a back and forth thing trying to figure out this problem with the AC on these cars. And I just got tired of dealing with it. I mean, I'm over here in SoCal, California. California is like, living in California is like walking behind a bus. It gets really, really warm out here, and I didn't want to drive around with the AC issues. You know, I got a good deal on this 19 Premium, and I couldn't pass it up. You know, it really is a problem with these Mustangs. For you guys out there that are having AC issues, I mean, I feel for you, man, because I know a lot of people have had the same issue with the AC units on these cars, and it's a hassle. It's annoying, you know. It's pretty aggravating when you pull up to an '88 Corolla with the windows up in the summertime, knowing that this asshole has AC, and you're in a late model car and your AC is not working. So, you know, I mean, I feel for you guys who are having the AC issues. Trust me, I went through the same thing. I took it back to the dealership. You know, they were telling me this, they were telling me that. They did a AC recharge, which actually helped. It worked because I was getting cold air now. My issue with the warm air coming from the driver's side, these two vents, and this one coming out cold, and that one's coming out cold, and this one was warm. I was going through that same thing, man, and they did an AC recharge, and it was working for a while. I was still getting cold air after the AC recharge. Evidently, they did an AC recharge with some kind of dive where they could try to trace back the problem. Then when I took it in, they were claiming that my TomTop unit was the one who was messing up my AC system, which was a bunch of bullshit. The TomTop didn't have anything to do with it. I think these dealerships have so many, I mean, come on, I mean, I would imagine that Ford or the dealerships are aware of such a problem with the AC units in these cars that they would actually take care of it. Now, I'm hoping, keeping my fingers crossed, that this new Mustang here, the 19s, or the 1819s and 20s are not having issues with the AC. But this issue with the AC has been going on for earlier year Mustangs. I found out just by searching and trying to, you know, find a fix for it, and a lot of videos came up with the blend door actuator being a fix for it. But in my case, it didn't do anything at all, and it's kind of hard to get that actuator off on the driver's side. The one behind the dash, I haven't even tried it. But it sucks, man. It really does. You know, I went through all those issues, man, and it was just driving me absolutely insane in the summertime. It's, you know, when you're sweating your ass off because the AC is not working. But for you guys who are out of warranty, I really hope that you can figure out an easy fix for this. So if you have figured out a fix for this, can you please basically comment, put something on the comments that'll help others who have watched my video and try to figure out what the situation is with these cars, man, because it's, you know, a lot of us are having these issues. A lot of us had this issue. Some have sold their Mustangs and just got something else and didn't want to deal with it. But I ran into a guy with the Shelby GT350 that had the issue with the AC unit, you know. So it's not just you know, the GTs, V6s, and the EcoBoost. It's the whole Mustang line all the way across. So, you know, I hope you guys have found a fix for that. And if you have, like I said, do me a favor, please leave it in the comments as far as what your fix was to get this rectified. That way others who are having this issue can get it fixed. You know, somebody left a comment, like I said, that said it was a driver's side actuator. It's a cheap part. It's only like 40-50 bucks. So if you want to give it a shot, let me know, and I'll leave the part number on there. I don't have the spare part with me now because I've actually bought, I've replaced it with one. It didn't work, and then the place that sold me the part sent me another blend door actuator to see if that one was bad. And by the time I got it, I had already got rid of the other Mustang. So, all right, guys, hopefully that updates you. And I'm sorry that I can't find a solution for you guys. I was really trying to do everything I can to try to find a solution and pass that information on, you know, to everyone who's having that the issue. But, you know, like I said, I'm sorry I can't help you. I wish I could, you know, give you some kind of information that will fix your issue with the AC, because it's a pain in the ass, so to speak. All right, guys, well, thanks for watching. Thank you for watching my videos, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe. I'm going to do some builds on this Mustang GT, and, you know, go ahead and follow me, and you can take this ride with me. All right, guys, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe, and be safe out there.
We are dreaming.